Hello everyone, this is going to be another tutorial on using the modify commands. In this one we're going to be talking about how to use trim. This is a really helpful command to help things go by a little bit more quickly when using AutoCAD, and it's just the same concept as using trim if you've ever used it in Rhino before. This will hopefully go by pretty quickly for you to understand if you've used it there before. So if, let's say for example, you have two polylines that are intersecting, and you want to trim out this portion of it on this right side. What you would do is type TR enter, that's the keyboard shortcut. You could also type trim enter or just click on this trim button here, and it'll say select objects, and what that means is you'll select the cutting object first. So we want to cut this line by this one here. So select that object and then click enter, and then to trim, you can mouse over it and it'll show you an example of what that'll look like when it's gone. And so let's say we think, oh yeah, that's what we want it to look like. So you can either just click here once it gives you that preview, or you can click from the right and drag. And then click enter when it's done. Another thing that you can do is, let's say we just want these two portions of the lines, like this line here and this part here. We want to trim out something from both of these lines. What we would do is type trim or TR enter, and we could select both of these objects, enter, and then that way we can trim out both. So you can use more than one cutting object if that's helpful. Another example, a lot of times, here I pulled up an image, just like we talked about in the arc tutorial, a lot of times we'll be making the soil hatch look like it's rounded. And let's say, for example, you fill out a square with the soil hatch, but you realize that you would prefer for it to have this arc shape. What you would do is draw an arc here, and then just trim it out by that arc. So here, what we'll do is type TR, enter, select the cutting object first, click enter, and then select what you want to trim. And remember, you can either just click on it when it gives you that preview, or you can click and drag. Like so. So I hope that's helpful. To do trim, you click on the you type trim, click on the cutting object, enter, and then click on the object you want to trim. Let me know if you have any questions about using trim or any of the other commands we've been talking about in previous tutorials, and I hope that this was helpful. Thank you.